Imagine standing at the foot of a mountain, gazing up at its towering peak. Picture this as more than just a scene of nature's grandeur. Think of it as a metaphor, a reflection of the journey we call life. A mountain climb, filled with as many ups as there are downs, and surprise turns that keep us on our toes. You see, life, just like that mountain, is vast, sometimes intimidating, and often filled with unforeseen challenges. And just like a mountain climber, we've got to navigate our path with care, determination, and a hearty dose of courage. Now, standing at the foot of the mountain, you might feel a tingle of apprehension, maybe even a dash of fear. That's natural, mate. After all, it's a big old world out there, filled with the unknown. But here's the thing to remember. It's not about the size of the mountain ahead, but how we choose to climb it. Having a clear direction is vital. You wouldn't start climbing without a route in mind, would you? The same goes for life. We need to know where we're headed. We need to set our sights on our goals, our dreams, and keep them firmly in our view as we make our ascent. But what's equally important is maintaining hope. Hope is our beacon, our guiding light in times of darkness. It's what keeps us going when the path gets steep, when the winds of change blow hard, and when we stumble and fall. And yes, there will be stumbles. There will be moments when we feel like we just can't go on. But remember, every climber, no matter how experienced, has faced their share of slips and slides. It's all part of the journey. So, as we stand here, gazing up at our metaphorical mountain, we might feel a sense of awe, perhaps a twinge of fear. But let's not forget the exhilaration, the anticipation of the adventure that lies ahead. You might wonder, how can I climb this mountain? Well, the journey starts right here, right now. So let's take that first step together, shall we? Adventure awaits. Scene script. Have you ever noticed how a tiny ant can carry a load many times its own weight? It's all about taking one small step at a time. Isn't it fascinating? This tiny creature, this ant, can carry loads 50 times its own weight. It doesn't achieve this by some miraculous feat of strength, but by simply taking one step at a time. Each step, no matter how insignificant it may seem, contributes to the journey of carrying that load from point A to point B. Think about it. An ant doesn't question the size of the load or how far it needs to be taken. It just gets to work. It takes that first step, then the next, and then the one after that. It keeps moving, tirelessly, persistently, and before you know it, the ant has accomplished what seemed impossible. Isn't that a lesson we can all take to heart? No matter what our goal may be, it's the small, consistent efforts that get us there. It's about breaking down that seemingly insurmountable task into manageable pieces, and then tackling those pieces one at a time. Maybe it's about writing that book you've been dreaming about. You don't have to write it all in one go, just one page, one paragraph, even one sentence at a time. Or perhaps it's about getting in shape. You don't have to run a marathon on your first day. Just one step, then another, and another. Each step counts. Don't underestimate the power of small actions. They may seem insignificant in isolation, but together they create a powerful momentum that can propel you towards your goals. So, don't wait for the perfect moment to take that giant leap. Start now, with one small step. In the grand scheme of things, it's not about how big or small your steps are. It's about the direction in which they're heading. Are they taking you closer to your goal? If yes, then they are not just steps, they are progress. Remember, it's not about the size of the step, but the direction in which it's heading. Think of hope as a torch, illuminating the path in the darkest of nights. This is the power of hope. It's not just an abstract concept or an emotion. It's a beacon, a guiding light that can help us navigate through the sea of uncertainty and challenges. Imagine, if you will, standing on a pitch-black path. You can't see what's ahead, you can't see where you're stepping, and every direction seems equally daunting. It's easy to feel lost, to feel overwhelmed, and to stop moving altogether. But now, imagine you have a torch. Suddenly, the path becomes visible. You can see where to place your next step, and the journey doesn't seem quite as frightening anymore. That's hope. It's hope that provides clarity when confusion takes over. It's hope that gives us direction when we are lost. It's hope that fuels our determination to keep moving forward, even when the odds are stacked against us. It's hope that lights up the path, revealing the way forward, one step at a time. When the journey becomes tough, when obstacles seem insurmountable, when every step seems to take us further into the unknown, that's when we need hope the most. It's in these moments that hope transforms from a mere torch into a lighthouse, standing tall amidst the stormy seas, guiding us safely to shore. But remember, hope is not just about lighting the path ahead. It's also about illuminating the progress we've made. It's about looking back and seeing how far we've come, how many obstacles we've overcome, and how much stronger we've become. It's about realizing that even in the darkest of nights, we've managed to navigate our way, guided by the light of hope. So whether you're at the start of your journey, in the middle of a challenging path, or nearing the end of a long trek, remember to keep your torch of hope burning brightly. It's your beacon in the night, your lighthouse in the storm, and your reminder of how far you've come. Hold on to your torch of hope, for it will guide you through the darkness and into the light. Life is an adventure, much like a thrilling book, with each chapter bringing a new twist. Each day, we turn a new page in the novel of our lives, not knowing what the narrative has in store for us. Some days, we might be climbing a mountain peak, other days navigating a dense forest, or perhaps sailing on a vast ocean. Just like in an adventure book, there's excitement in the unknown, the unexpected twists, the highs, and yes, even the lows. Each moment is a fresh stroke of the author's pen, adding depth and color to our story. We're not just spectators to this adventure, but the central characters, the heroes. What makes an adventure thrilling? It's not knowing what's around the corner. It's the thrill of discovery, the joy of overcoming challenges, and the satisfaction of growth. And just like an adventure book, life unfolds in chapters, each one distinct yet connected, each one shaping us, molding us into the person we're meant to be. But here's the thing about adventures. They can be daunting. The unknown can seem scary, the challenges insurmountable. But remember, every hero faces trials. Every hero experiences setbacks. It's these trials and setbacks that make the story worth telling, that make the victories even sweeter. Embrace the adventure, embrace the unknown. Be curious, be brave. See each challenge as an opportunity to grow, to learn, to evolve. Don't fear the next chapter. Anticipate it, relish it. Because each new chapter, each new day, brings with it the promise of a new adventure. And remember, the story isn't over. Just like the most enthralling adventure books, life saves the best twists, the most exciting turns, for the later chapters. So don't judge the book by its current page. There's so much more to come, so much more to experience, so much more to discover. Turn the page, embrace the adventure, and remember, the best chapters are yet to come. You are the author of your own story, with the power to write any ending you desire. Just as the sun rises and sets each day, your journey, your story, unfolds. It's a tale only you can tell. You see, you're the architect of your own path, the master of your destiny, and the captain of your ship. Your story is as unique as the fingerprints you leave behind, and it's yours to create. Every sunrise brings a new page, a new opportunity to pen your tale. It's a beautiful dance of possibility and potential, a stage set for you to perform. You're not a puppet on strings, but the puppeteer, holding the reins of your narrative. In the grand theater of life, it's you who gets to decide the plot, the characters, and the twists. The story of your journey is not written in stone, but in the sands of time, ever changing, ever evolving, just like you. Just like an artist painting on a blank canvas, you're free to color your world with the hues of your dreams. Paint it with strokes of courage, dabs of resilience, and splashes of joy. Let the canvas of your life be a vibrant testament to your journey, a reflection of your spirit and your strength. With every step you take, with every decision you make, you're writing your story. And let me remind you, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey, the adventure, the moments of triumph, and the lessons learned from the setbacks. It's about the resilience in the face of adversity, the courage to keep going, and the joy of each small victory. So, my friend, take charge of your narrative. Be bold, Be daring, and let your story be an echo of your spirit. Let it ripple through time, inspiring others, leaving a lasting legacy. So pick up your pen and start writing the next chapter of your incredible journey. Remember, the world is waiting for your story.